Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. Today, on the trail of yesterday's big video with Singh's RSP and the big controversy that happened in their last week 4 out of 4 final qualifying week for All-Stars. We're going to continue to talk about All-Stars, what to expect. So just recap on what happened with Singh. Basically, the other team didn't show up, and I guess it's really not against the fair play rules. Like, they don't have to show up if they don't want to. It's poor sportsmanship, but they don't have to do it, right? So anyways, you want to check out what happened? Watch my video, watch Singh's live stream, and you'll see. But today's video is about first-timers in All-Stars, what to expect. So let's just pretend this is the map for All-Stars. This is the regular BOC map. But what you're going to notice when you get into All-Stars is there is no Knights Hall. Knights Hall does not exist. And you will have 2 of the other buildings. So the towers, there's another tower over there. They're going to be doubled. Don't focus too much on holding them. The main buildings you really want to focus on in All-Stars are the portal and the crystal mines when the buffs come out. So basically what's going to happen when you're in All-Stars, if this is your first time, you're going to, so right here, the teams aren't populated right now. Very poor by Evony. Not sure if they're waiting. Evony used to, they used to announce All-Stars and give 7 days. Then they reverted to telling people the day before All-Stars to try and eliminate cheating so people wouldn't point trade. But now that it's 4 teams, people can't really point trade. When it was 2 versus 2, people point traded all the time. So they delayed, and I guess that was the kind of hope was people couldn't organize cheating. But anyways, that's gone, but Evony hasn't released it yet. So what's going to happen when you get selected? People on your team, there's 25 on each team, there's 4 teams in each battle, and people on your team are going to contact you and say, hey, here's the line group, here's the Discord group, and you're going to join. And then inside that group, people are going to say, hey, what's your rally size, what's your buffs? And they really just want to figure out who the best person is to set rallies for the team. So I'll tell you this. The setter on the team is at a bit of a disadvantage or an advantage, depending how you look at it. Like if you're one of the real top players, it's a big advantage to be the setter because you're guaranteed to be in every rally. But if you're on kind of a weaker team, a mid-sized team, it's disadvantage to be the setter because you're going to be a target. But that's just how it goes. Like, and there's no rhyme or reason how Evony makes these teams. They kind of divide it up by power, but things like Sir Philip, who are 100 billion in power, kind of throw things completely out of whack. And then you get another team that has 4 guys who are 10 billion versus Sir Philip, who's 100 billion. It's a really weird system, but I don't know. Anyways, when you're in the team, what's going to happen in the game? First thing, one of the things you really should do, because it's fast. These are going to be the fastest rallies you've ever seen. What you really should do is just set up an heirs monarch gear. All heirs, that's it. Do not change it throughout the matchup. Just leave it there. Like, there's no reason to change it. You're going to lose like 20%. You're in a rally all the time. Who cares? Once in a while, you're going to see like solo targets, and your entire team's going to chase the guy. It's going to be like, hey guys, solo this. And like 5 people are going to send a march at the guy. But they're actually good keeps. Like I did it. I have a really strong keep. And I'd see these ground solos, and I'd launch on them and take like 150 million power off them. Because everyone in All-Stars is strong. So it's really difficult. You're almost better off sending another rally at them. What else to tell you for All-Stars? One thing that you really should do is, so when you see a rally like this, okay, I'm going to go into the world screen just so you can see here. So apparently I was, but it didn't show. So right here, I'm going to join a rally. Join. Boom. I should, not there, I should go here and speed, join instantly. You want to speed into rallies because Most teams set rallies, and it's like 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. So you got to get in fast, and everybody's speeding, and there's only a cap of like 45 million, but there's 20 people on a team, and everybody has a 4 million rally or march size capacity. Do the math. You're going to miss a bunch of rallies, and you need those points. Another thing you really got to do is speed home. So I can't tell you this enough. You're going to need, if you want to advance a round, you're going to need 2,000. You're going to need 2,000 march speeds. You're going to need 2,000 march speeds per round. I use 2,500, but I do lots. You could probably advance with less than that, but 2,500, that's what I pretty much set aside to use per round. I got 6,800 now, and I'm not sure if that will be enough for 3 rounds. I hope it is. It should be, but I expect after 2 rounds, like I expect I'll make the semis. I expect that I'll be down to about 1,000 speeds, maybe 2,000 if I'm lucky. And you got to use them nonstop, because if anyone sees a slow march coming home, boom, your screen's red. And then you got to teleport. And one of the things you should think about is try to help your team and get a teleport every time you take a teleport. So let's pretend my Alliance Hive is here. Oh, I got rallied. Boom, I'm going to move somewhere here and try to take that teleport and then port back. And I don't have to make sure that it holds it for 30 seconds, but I just want to make sure I reset it, and maybe I get lucky and it holds for 30 seconds or a minute, and we get a couple teleports and I replace the ones that I used. So that's really about it for Battlefield. I would recommend using these buffs. If you look over here, go into special, and you absolutely should be using senior march size, but the 30%ers right here. So 30% for an hour, these are good ones. You know, is there really much of a difference between the 50% for 10 minutes? I don't know. But what I will tell you is if you're off your screen for about 20 seconds, changing these buffs every 10 minutes, your screen's going to be red. Like, people notice this stuff in All-Stars, or you get lucky. If you become a target, like, I'll tell you this, in last All-Stars, I was about 12.5 billion, maybe, something like that. And the minute I dropped below 10 billion, boom, my screen was red nonstop. So that was the magic number, that All-Stars in C2. Below 10 billion, rally them. Or at least rally those guys first. This All-Stars, it'll probably be a bit higher. It'll probably be like 13 billion or 14 billion. So I'm 17, so I would guess after a handful of rallies, and your troops die when you rally, right? And my power starts to drop, and all of a sudden my screen's gonna be turning red. So you might want to consider that, going into the hospital and healing to get your power up above that number. So you can heal, I'll go in here, I'll heal that quickly. You can just do presets, heal presets. Keep yourself above, or you could once in a while, like let's say I'm 17 and I go down to 15 and a half, just do a heal all. Just keep myself up, that sort of stuff. But it's probably not recommended if I got hit hard, I'm 17 and I drop to say 7, probably not recommended to heal 10 billion and just go heal everything and do it. Probably better off at that point just to heal a couple presets and make sure I can join rallies. So the goal of All-Stars for everybody is going to be make round 2. You want that dragon. That's the goal. The keep, the decoration, the skin that gives you buffs, you want that too, but do not, like if you're close to the dragon, but you're not sure you're going to get it, and you're thinking in your mind, I might want to save a little bit just in case I'm in the next round to get that skin. No. Secure the dragon, deal with everything else after. Secure the dragon and hope for luck on the next team. It really comes down to your teams, and you might get really lucky and get on the first place team and 20 of you advance. So anyways, that's my advice. If anyone wants any other advice, ask in the comments, send me a message personally, or if you have other advice for people, leave it in the comments. Anyways, All-Stars coming up. It's always the pinnacle of the Evony season. Everyone's really excited about it, and can't wait to see the teams when they're released. So anyways, this is Genghis. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.